What's up, guys? So I decided that I'm gonna actually show coding. I already started on the game. This is just gonna be kind of a little game before I start making like real games that I try to come up with. Yeah. Anyway, so this is just gonna be kind of a practice game. Well, I mean, I'll make it, but it's gonna be kind of like a what am I trying to say? Make this game so I can get experience to start making more other games. So this game is two-dimensional Minecraft. So I haven't done much. Here, I'll show you what I have. So there's that. You can't do anything. It just draws things to the screen. And it really, like, it's not like drawing to the screen relative to a player or anything right now. I was trying to work on that here, and so yeah, I just decided to do these to draw out the little landscape you saw. So I think I'm gonna go over some of the code, and let's just exit out of these, and I'll just go over here. These assets here are all from the actual Minecraft, and I'm not going to use all of them. I just imported them, and I'm not going to release this game publicly because I don't want to release things that Mojang has made. So yeah, maybe actually I don't know. I'll look into it, and maybe I will. So so first off, go into frame. In the frame, this sets this up. We create a new J-frame, which is basically the thing around this. And yeah, we create a new J-frame. Now we set the cursor as this new cursor image, and that is setting the kind of crosshair looking cursor thing to that. Then we set the size of the screen. Then we set the title, and then we set the default close operation. That means when we hit the exit button, it will actually, as you can see, there's that stop. If it will actually terminate that, and if we remove that here, I'll show you. And I click close, it looks like it closed, but it's actually still running in the background, and we have to terminate it here. So that's what that does. Resizable, we don't want people to resize it, because we set it visible. That just so you can see it, and then set location relative to null. That sets it in the middle of the screen. Now this here, screen equals new screen this. We're going to create a new instance of the screen class here. If you don't understand Java, you might want to go watch some tutorials. New Boston, go watch some of them. So then we add screen to the J-frame, and that's what that is. And this extends the J-frame, by the way. And then in here, we extend JPanel and implement runnable so that this can be run. And JPanel is so we can print things to the screen. So I'll go over some things here. The variables here I'll start off with. First one is I guess this is the first one. The serial version UID. It's not very important. If I don't have that, I get this little error, and if I just add that, it goes away. So private boolean running. That is, if the game is running, this will be set to true, and yeah, it's false by default. Yeah. this player equals new player, we are creating a new instance of the player class here, and then we just set 100 is the location. The frame is so we can access the frame class, and we actually use this so we can do things like frame dot get I have to actually go in here, but frame dot get width and stuff, or yeah. And then we start the thread, which is the basically how games work is a thread. A thread, you can have multiple threads running at once, and they can be doing different things. The FPS, that just tracks our FPS. Here, this is map, which is all the blocks. It stores all the blocks in a big array of 200 by 200 world. So right now it's going to be 200 by 200, but in the future it will be bigger, so I'm going to skip that for now. This is the run function. Oops. This is the run function. When you have implements runnable, it's going to run, not function, so a method. I'm used to other languages and saying function, but whatever. So it's going to run, when you have implements runnable, it's going to run this method here. And what we do here is we're going to loop through every, we're going to loop x 100 times, or 200 times, and y 200 times. And so we're going to loop through the map, every block possible on the map, and we're going to create a new block and set it to 0, which is here, air. And air equals 0. So we can actually make this a little bit easier to see. Block.air. So we're going to set that equal to air. And here, last frame. This just I'm not going to go over this stuff, but that tracks the FPS. Now we just set running to true, so that we can go down here and do while running. We can do this stuff. And yes. So here we do repaint, and when you call that, it's going to run the paint component, and it's going to take the argument graphics, and we set it to G. So then we can use the different things like clear and all that. Now here, the block renderer, BR, that is a class, another class. This renders the blocks relative to the player. You give it graphics, the screen, and the frame class, and then down here we actually draw all blocks and relative to player. And I don't have that completely set up yet. Right now all it's doing is drawing 3 layers of blocks, and that's grass, dirt, and stone, and those are the only 3 blocks I actually have. So alright, so what all this is doing? Well, this clears the screen to prepare for the next frame to be drawn. Then we set the color to, if we're looking here, we set it to this dark yellow part, that this outside of the sun is what color that is. We set it to that color. Then we oh sorry, this is actually the light blue background, and then we fill the screen with that, and then we set it to this yellow color, and we fill like this area, and then we go in and we fill this area with this color. So we set it to this color, and then fill it, so that does this next one, and then the final one is here, and we set that color and fill that, so that is, let's put sun there. Alright, then the blocks, we set some blocks in the world equal to new blocks, so dirt, grass, stone, and then we draw all with the block renderer, and see here it's getting these blocks we set here, so we can change, like we want 2 layers of stone, let's say, change that to stone, and oh, I changed the wrong one. Oh well, but stone, it's like a dirt sandwich. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. And then there's some little things like I'll show you the block render. What this does is draw an image, and we take the block at this location on the map, and we get the image of it, and the way we do that is in the block here, let's say, so 100, 101 is grass, 100, 101, so it is the block grass. So in here we see that if the block is grass, we're going to get this image, and we get that image, so we're going to draw that image to the screen, and then we're going to get the location here. It's going to be the x coordinate of it, and this is going to be the y coordinate, all that. And so we can actually change this one right here, this this number right here, and it will change the position. So if we wanted to switch the dirt and the stone, we can put 6 and 5. So we'll switch those 2 positions. So do that, and then so those are the 2 locations. And then next we have the length and width, and the null is that's not important really, but it is the image observer, and yeah, it's not important, but we go, and then we have locations, so we're getting locations, and yeah. So I think that's about it. I'm not going to do any coding. I'll do some coding next video, but yeah, for now I won't do any coding today, sorry, but I will do coding. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, goodbye.